Okay. I've just discussed with the organizers, and the program is going to be as short as possible so that you don't get exhausted. Is that okay? So let us officially start the program by saying a brief opening prayer. So please, can we be upstanding for a brief opening prayer? A female student to lead us with the opening prayer.
In Jesus' name, Heavenly Father, we thank you for the grace to be in your presence. It is not by our power, neither is it by our might. We say, be thou exalted and glorified in Jesus' name. Father, in whatever we are going to do here today, we pray that you take absolute preeminence, that at the climax of everything, only your name will be highly exalted. Be thou exalted, Almighty Father. In Jesus' most wonderful name we have prayed.
You may be seated. The organizers informed me that they have the master of ceremony. I am not the master of ceremony. So if the master of ceremony is here, can the person come and take the mic from me? Where is the MC? Okay, oh, that is interesting. I have been informed that the MC of this program is one of our students. That's so lovely. And the person's name is Mercy Ikechu. Can we put our hands together for Mercy Ikechu? Wow, appreciate her.
Good evening, everybody. Okay, my name is Mercy Maga. I'm from International Relations Department, and I'm in 100 level. Okay, can everyone hear me? So first, I'd like to call on the Director of Student Affairs for an address. Then, please come. Please can we give a round of applause for the students?
Yes, you think it is easy? You think it is easy to hold microphone? Please, let's appreciate her. Let's appreciate her. Yes, I want to deliver a welcome address on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, who is unavoidably absent. So I will do the two activities together, the opening remarks and the welcome address. Opening remarks of Professor Afam Icha Ituma, Vice Chancellor, Coal City University. The President and Founder of Nation Entrepreneur, Prince David Adeoye. The keynote speakers, our dear wonderful students, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of management and staff of Coal City University, Enugu, I welcome Oak Nation Entrepreneur Foundation to the University Auditorium of Coal City University. The Vice Chancellor could have been around, but for other pressing university business, for the interest of those that are coming, our visitors, Coal City University is not for profit private university, granted license to operate in Nigeria, and the university aims to provide quality education of international standards comparable to what is obtainable in world-class universities across the globe at a significant cost when compared to what is happening in most federal university or state university. At this juncture, I want to thank the organizers of this youth summit. Like I said in my brief introduction, that you should remove your mind from the concept that it is Igbo, Ndi Igbo. It is actually a youth summit for putting together an orientation program that will help our students to be useful citizens of the country. Coal City University will continue to partner with you in your laudable programs. I wish all our students a very successful and fruitful deliberation. Please, before they go, ensure you get all the resources and potentials they have, extract it from them. Don't allow them to go back full. They should be going back empty. Thank you and God bless you.
Chair, please can we give him another round of applause? So now I'll be calling on Dr. Yemi Adekunle. All right, round of applause.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I'm not Dr. Yemi Adekunle. The next on our agenda is introduction of the Nyees 2023. What is on our agenda is introduction of Nyees 2023. And we'll be doing that together with the man, that's our program director, Toluwa Logo Bade. God alone is the glory. And I'm David Adeoye. All right. So the event is Indigo. Hope I pronounce it rightly. I served here. So my name here when I served is Obiora. So I served there. I served in Lake Kwesi in Abia State. So this is one of my students. So I'm part of you here. I spent my full year here. That's 2013, 2014. You know, 2013, 2014. All right. So we'll be doing this together. This summit is tagged Indigo Youth Education and Entrepreneurship Summit. And yes, that's the short form. And it's going to be a 2-day summit. We are starting on a serious good note, and this is quite commendable. The other time when we had this in the Southwest, I can recall that it has to be a combination of several schools. About 89 of them have to come 1, 2, 1, 2 before we could have something, not fully this number. So I must commend you guys. You are doing very, very well. Let's go. Maximize. We are sorry for this technical. Please attend to the youngest member of this summit. All right. We are grateful to the Vice Chancellor. We are very, very grateful. And we take this challenge, we have it as a challenge to have a partnership with you as a university. We take it as challenge, sincerely speaking. We had to go through a lot yesterday while coming, and that really is justifiable. All right, we have these supporters, the collaborators, apart from the main partner, which is CCU, we have these individuals who are supporting the NIFES, Nigerian Nigerian Fellowship of Evangelical Students. The Nigerian Baptist Convention is also collaborating. They're doing a lot to see that this program work and others. This organization, so they are coming. One of the co-founders is on his way coming. Please pardon me. Let me control the slide by myself. All right, thank you, sir. Next president. So let's start from here. This is the President Messi introduced. Messi actually introduced. This is Dr. Yemi Adepe. I would need to please kindly permit me. I met him in 2007. I met this guy in 2007, and then around December, when as a university student, I was at home feeling like. So when I met him he had SSC very outstanding results. And from the record of his outstanding results, I realized that was for the very first year. In a very long year, we are having it for the very first time. This guy. And the surprising thing is that he actually had the results while he was in a school where they don't have major teachers. No English teacher, no major one. I mean, 4 members will come and go. That's those people that are teaching them. So, but then this guy recorded sound. This guy recorded sound. I mean, he came out in flying color. So I was interested in meeting him when I was at home in 2007. Okay? I'm going somewhere. Now, the funny thing about it is that though he's a genius, we are laughing at him in the sense that though he's a genius, he was ignorant of one thing. He doesn't know that there's something called UTME. He doesn't know that as common as it is, he came out in flying color. Please follow the story. There's a reason. He came out in flying color. He had 9 credits. I mean, flat. He slapped the WAEC. But the funny thing is that he doesn't know that there's something called UTME. As at that time, I think it's much more popular. In 2007, it's more popular as UME or JAM. So we have to be laughing at it. Number 2, he felt that school fee in the university, they collect school fee by, I mean, like what they do in the cinema house. You know, in standard cinema house, you have to buy ticket before you enter. So he felt that school fees have to be paid before you enter the university. Before you enter the university gate at all. That's what he felt. But then you see him laughing today. This was around 2014 thereabouts. See him smile. You know why? After discussing with him in 2007, what happened is that he did not just gain admission to the University of Ibadan, which is the first, and pardon me, or let me say without apology, the best university in Nigeria. Okay, he gained admission to the university, and then he came out with distinction in pharmacy. Is there pharmaceutical course here? Pharmacy. Okay. He came out with pharmacy. I mean, distinction in pharmacy. Not just once, He returned for his MSc and again made distinction. Now, this smile you are seeing would not have been if not that we met in 2007 and we discussed. Do you get me? It's simple as that. If we did not meet in 2007 and I did not tell him that, look, two things, JAM exists and you need to write JAM before you can be admitted into the university. This your own level that you have made cannot alone enter into the university. You need to write JAM. That information, much as it looked like something simple to you, and then the second information I supplied him is the fact that though his background is poor, okay, he does not have dad in his life who could sponsor him in the school. Honestly speaking, I get it. All right. Okay, thank you. Sorry for that technical itch. So now he made all this and then he's smiling because of the two basic ways I supply information. There's something called privileged information. There's something that has to do with the information you need at the very point in life. Had he been missed those two information, I believe he will not be here. Now, let's go on. He did not just graduate from the University of Ibadan. He became Commonwealth scholar. He traveled to UK for his PhD. He traveled to UK for his PhD. You need this. He traveled to the UK for his PhD as a Commonwealth scholar. See him over there. He was in UK at that very time, and then he saw her. Right now, he's a lecturer. He came back to the country. Some people will be like, why did he have to come back? Only God knows. But those are the things. Why? Napoleon Hill, this is where I'm getting to. Napoleon Hill said something. He said, it takes half of your life before you discover life is a do-it-yourself project. What does it mean by that? If you have to spend 70 years on half of 70 years is 35. Averagely, that's the average age of many people. It means that you will use, averagely, people use 35 years to figure out what exactly is life asking them. To figure out the fact that, see, nobody hold you anything. You are meant to do life by yourself as a project. Do you get me? It takes people 35 years, half of their life, before that can happen. Go on, please. Go on, please. But then, it's possible to shorten it, and that's why we are here. This Baba is from Olokoro. Sir, Olokoro is in Abia State. He's from Olokoro. I relate with him a lot. I met him in around 2014. He told me something. I don't know. Let me speak it in Igbo. Maybe I'm a good student. Oye wetara oji, wetara ndu. That's right. Now, he who brings cola brings life. He who brings cola brings life. You know, commonly, it's cultural in Igbo land that when you visit an Igbo man, the family bring cola. Is deeply beyond you eating cola or not eating cola. It's communicating issues, and that's the issue of sharing. Now, presently, please, you know, I raised an issue the other time that it takes you 35 years. Average, that's what it takes human beings to be able to figure out that this, my life, is my business, and I have to do it. But you can start to do it at your age. The average age for this conference is 16 to 20. 16 to 20, that's about 16 years old. You can start to know this. You can start to figure it out that you are meant to do life by yourself. It's your own thing. And the moment you discover that, that's when you begin to make a clear difference. That's what that guy, Yemi Adekunle, discovered based on my discussion with him that made him to rise up. Because he was telling me, I don't have money, my parents don't have money, nobody will sponsor me. And then I told him, I said, they don't collect school fee at the gate of the university. Number two, go and write JAMB. He said he doesn't know what it is. I sent him to another person. He then went to write the JAMB. He made it. Now, those information, as much as it's common to you, there are some things that you are also ignorant of. And you need someone who shares knowledge, who is in knowledge service. The suppliers of knowledge service and then the consumers of privileged information are the consumers, pardon me, of privileged information. The way you are here today, I know one thing for sure. From what two people will share about how life is or what have you, I know for sure that you will get what you need to be able to face life as a project that is your own. Do it thing. I know you are trying. If you are not trying, you won't be here after lectures. However, we are not here to waste your time. Neither are we here to waste our own time. I know what I went through before I could get to this place. This is what I'm pointing at. We are knowledge suppliers, right? And then you are knowledge consumers. You are consumers of privileged information, what you need exactly to excel faster. You know, 35 years to 16 years, that the difference is about what? 35 minus 16. That's almost about 17, am I right? 19. So now you are going to be shorting 19, bringing 19 years that would have been wasted in figuring out what life is. By reason of attending this summit, you are going to get information that will ensure those 19 years are useful to you. Because you'll be able to know from today that life is a do-it project, do-it-yourself project. That I am sure you will get today. Let's go, please. Let's go, please. Now, we will hear from him. I have to ensure that all things being equal is a lecturer now. He's a lecturer in Afe Babalola University, a private university like yours. He's a lecturer there now and a PhD holder. A man that as of 2007, nothing. He was telling me, he said, I know I'm brilliant, but then there's no money. I don't think I can cope. Do you get me? But not money. I didn't give him money. I gave him privileged information. And that turned him around. He would have come with us, but then it's tough, right? So we have to tell him to send, to record, and then he's joining. He should have joined by now live. Is he? All right. I will find a way around that. Okay. So he will speak to us shortly. He will speak to us. We have his story briefly captured, so you will listen to him. Now, his own story is about the fact that he came from a poor background and then he needed information. Your own story definitely is not because you came from a poor background. Definitely. You can't be in this school and then be talking about poor background, no. Right? It's not. But then there's something that every man is poor of. There's poverty of something. Please listen and listen good to the privileged information you will need so that you'll be able to apply it to your life. And you also, when we'll be talking about a few years from now, we'll be saying doctor, we'll be saying whatsoever you want to become, whatsoever you ambition, we'll be saying something about it. Let's go, please. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. All right, this. They used to call ladies Agwine. When I'm there, they say Agwine. So this lady is the founder of Oak Nation Entrepreneurial Foundation. Ladies, I saw something you did that is very commendable. The population of those who are here are ladies. Please, I salute you for this. Thank you so much for keeping the flag flying. This is one of them that is keeping the flag flying. She's the founder of this organization. All right? And she will also be speaking with you. Right now, she's in US. She is having a PhD in US, in one of the universities in US. And she's doing something very, very wonderful. Very, very wonderful. Just the way the dean said, on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, we will have to provide our links as much as possible so that we can connect beyond this summit. Someone like this lady, she's doing very, very well. And I would like most of our ladies to please connect. Now, she will speak with us also via online news. And her husband also, her husband, you see that she started with Yoruba name, and then she ended with Chukwu Emeka. That's her husband's name. She married Igbo. All right, so she will always also pray for us about it. I'm just here simply to introduce what NDS is all about. Can we go to the next slide, please? She will basically be talking to you about how to use what you are learning in class for where you are going to. She is good at that. She's one of our work is with Professor Kingsley Mogalu. I think you know. She's in Professor Mogalu's circle of those who are doing something on education policy. She's currently writing on education policy. So she's not far from home. All right? Next slide. So you will have to permit me to join you because I want to listen to these two people afresh and again while we listen to them. So Tolu, over to you, please. Please, your questions, whatever you want to ask, please begin to pen it down. As soon as we start this, we will be playing those videos in succession. This is Dr. Yemi Adekule. He's having attacks at the time we asked him to record by fire by force because he had to speak to people. So he had to risk his health and do this. Please, those who are okay, shall we?
To this summit, and I hope you have a great time. My name is here.
Nna nyere afọ a.
Now, the question I ask is that why don't we have a digital platform now for that thing? It's just individual arrangements. Please, I need your attention. We are going to do this together. It's what will happen tomorrow that we're going to do. Number two, there has been a lot of transaction in Igbo business per second. I told somebody, I said, I think Igbo people transact heaviest. They are the ones that transact the most in the whole of Nigeria. That's my own thinking. Do you get me? I'm not hyping it. That's my thinking. Okay? But then there's no e-transaction that is named after Igbo in such a way that you'll be able to believe your information is going in and is safe. Like I say in the market now, as you own your shop, you have a e-transaction app. Somebody want to pay you, say go to, there's Flutterwave. How many of us use Flutterwave? How many of us use Flutterwave? Flutterwave, pay points, PayPal, all those payment platform. Okay, thank you. Flutterwave, you can pay and then get receipt of payment you make. But there's nothing that is bearing, we don't have yet a system that is bearing, we have to design one. Do you know also that accounting system that is going to keep Igbo apprentice system this thing very, 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 very safe? Is not available. Now, there's one that is even serious. Look, you are here in school. For some that cannot make it to school are in apprentice system, okay? But some people will use 4 years. After 4 years, they are not settled. Do you have it around? Right? What do you think is their pay? As a young person, you spend 4, 5, 6 years with your mother, and then you hear that your brother was not settled. How do you feel? It's painful, and a lot of them have gone into wrong thing because they are not settled. Do we agree with me? Now, also, we have to find solution to it tomorrow. That's why we are here. Okay? That's what we'll be doing tomorrow, God willing. Are we aware that some people are living with the pain of not being settled after they serve their master? Is it a common knowledge? We are aware. And then we know the laws, right? So we have to, you are here in school, you have to help out. Develop something that, you can develop something that will save it. Something like a insurance platform. Don't underrate yourself at all. Okay? Next slide, please. We are going to do that tomorrow again. I know this for sure, that all of us here, and even those who are in the apprentice system, what they are asking as question is, they want a digital friendly apprentice system whereby that cannot default, but set to the apprentice. A system whereby my money cannot be stolen by my apprentice in the name of, I don't know how to keep account, because there's an accounting system. A system whereby I don't need to open my shop before they can buy. How many of us know Gigi? Gigi, okay. Jumia, thank you, ma'am. Jumia, what of Jumia? Please join me in this. Jumia. Do we use Jumia? Okay. 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 So Jumia and all that, do you know that still in Enugu business is brick and mortar shop, right? You can say that I like some person's product, therefore I have to go, I will order online. But you are people that is doing the most of business, but you have to get to his or her shop. There's no two way about it. Last slide, please. Next and last slide, because we have to close this meeting. I just try to introduce what we'll be doing tomorrow, since this is appointed us. We'll do all this tomorrow. We'll do all this tomorrow. Next. All right. I just have to gist you of what we will be doing tomorrow through this address. And I thank you so much, every one of you. I thank you for your calmness. I thank you for seeing through this direction that no technology disappointed us, but we are able to do it together. I believe we will get the technology right tomorrow, and we will start very, very well. 10 a.m. tomorrow, God willing. Okay, start. Please hold on. Let the team address us.
Hello. You know the boss is under me. It's just my instruction. I can tell the driver not to leave until 6 o'clock. Hello, come back. Respect yourself, miracle. Come back and listen to this. Listen to this. What you should take out of this program is pay attention, so that our effort will not be in vain. This program is all about skill set. Okay? This program is all about development, management of business venture. You will not get this program in, assuming you are doing nursing. You will not see the agenda in the program of nursing. Assuming you are doing whatever course, it is not in your course outline. But it is very, very important. That is why we say, when you pass through school, school will do what? Will pass through you. So the program will start tomorrow by 10. Boss will be around to bring the girls and then return the girls. Okay? So please, we don't want to force anybody. God bless you as you go home. 10 o'clock tomorrow, all the girls, remember to follow the bus and come. Please, I don't want to chase you around before you come. God bless you. 10 a.m. tomorrow. 10 o'clock, then the boys is already by your corner, so we just enter. Okay, please. Tomorrow we will go into more practicals. We appreciate you for coming. Thank you, Prince David Adoye. Thank you, the team members of Book Nations Entrepreneurship Development. Thank you so much. We are grateful. Thank you. MC, come now. Come and close us. Come now. You're supposed to be doing this thing I'm doing. I didn't even remember. This is your work now. But anyway, tomorrow you will do it better. Yes, thank you so much. We appreciate you. I never knew you can do this. Yes, so what will happen is after this program, maybe from next week, please you come so that there are still other things that the, what do you call it? The Student Affairs Unit will be organizing. And then we will want you to be anchoring them. Okay, so well done. Well done. Okay, yes, you are shaking hands with the dean.